Hey, what's up everyone, Mark Christian here. We're going to do another preseason debut breakdown on Cam Ward, looking at his first few passes here against the Buccaneers. We'll hop right into it here. And really liked how he did overall, 5 for 8, didn't have any touchdowns, had a couple third down conversions, had maybe one or two bad passes, but to me did really well. Here's the first pass that he had. I love how well he's able to just go through his different reads. This is just already starting off. He's going from one side to the next, and this just shows how well he is prepared from a college level. Really, a lot of these quarterbacks are getting much more prepared at a college level. High school, I think, is better preparing athletes for college as well. And we see foot down, drives that elbow, gets the wrist up on top of the ball, delivers the ball in a good spot. I think the defender made a good play on the ball, and I just don't think the receiver was ready for the defender to be there. This one, I think, was a good play. He did a good job trying to keep the drive alive. 3rd and 6. Ended up kind of just throwing it away. Didn't take a bad pass. This one, he ended up going and actually scoring on this drive. First couple drives, he didn't have as much success. This one, really like him, how he really sinks into that back leg and drives the football here. We can see how much power he really put on that ball. Sank into that back hip, pushed off the back leg, got that hip around, and was really throwing like a fastball on that. We can see how well he's already connecting with Calvin Ridley, which is great. Look at that torque he gets out of the arm. And a lot of that just comes from how he puts that front foot, right? So see how he steps off to the side, drives off that back leg, and because he's getting so much power, so much momentum out of the hips, out of that back shoulder kind of elbow, it makes it so then he can put a lot of power onto the throw. Okay, that was a 12-yard pass that he put on a line, throwing it more to the sideline, so it was probably more of like a 20-yard pass. Good job staying in the pocket. Really, a lot of throws that he did, a lot of plays that he made, he did a good job of just staying in the pocket. This was, I want to say this was a 3rd down conversion. No, 2nd down. But again, we can see him and Calvin Ridley getting on the same page, which is great to see. I like how he steps off to the side there, kind of loads that front shoulder, drives off that back leg, gets up over the top, and delivers the ball. This one was a little bit questionable. We saw this when he was in college. He likes making this throw, this side pocket throw, tries to get the ball out before the corner turns his head, and didn't work out here. Okay, you can see the corner just kind of let him sink, and immediately did a great job of getting depth. Good job by the corner here, being able to make a play. He really should have picked this off. If the receiver wasn't there, I'm sure he would have, but ended up kind of getting himself back together. Does a good job loading again in that back leg, driving off that back foot, completing the pass. 3rd and 9. Squeezes in between two guys. Excellent job. Just loved seeing those types of throws from Cameron Ward. You know, 3rd and 9, staying in the pocket, getting the first down. I know it's preseason, but it's still good to see that type of stuff happening. Here's another one, 3rd and 6. Put the ball right in the right spot. Receiver did a good job getting the first down, and they ended up scoring on this drive. So, again, love seeing Cam Ward, love seeing Jackson Dart, love seeing Shedeur Sanders. A lot of good quarterbacks in the draft. I know there's a lot of people that talked about how this wasn't a great draft class, but based off how some of them are already performing, it looks like there's going to be a lot of good quarterbacks here. It's like seeing how well he gets that ball. Look at how quick his release is. Boom. I usually go by when the ball's leaving his hands. Look, he's pretty low with the football too, by the way. You know, 0.24. Gets the ball around, 0.57, 0.33, 0.33, somewhere in there. It's one of those things where whenever you can get the ball out of your hands is a little bit quicker, it just shows the efficiency of the body, the efficiency of the hips. Again, does a great job with rotating off that back leg, getting that elbow around. And I think part of the reason it was a little bit longer is because he was throwing it to the left. We know that when that ends up happening, there ends up being a little bit longer time that you'll hold on to the football. But the Bucs ended up winning 29-7 here. The only touchdown drive the Titans had was when Cam Ward went and drove down and scored here. So, again, great to be able to see him already playing at a high level. Would love to hear what you guys think about how well he's going to do. Do you guys think he's going to win the Offensive Player of the Year, Offensive MVP for the Titans this season, and just how well he's going to be as a quarterback? Do you think he's the favorite for Rookie of the Year? Maybe Travis Hunter we'll end up seeing. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.